Mm-hmm. Is it back on?
Yes.
So you walk for about another hour.
I will say at some point. By the way, before we do run anything, neither of y'all are, for any reason, harmed by positive energy, are you?
She was like, I'm not. It kind of bothers Aurelian a little bit, though.
Okay.
But I'm not sure you could actually hurt him. She looks over at Aurelian. She's like, what do you think? Aurelian sniffs you. He's like, just don't do it too often.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
So if it's between including you or an enemy and healing them, as long as I don't...
Do it to me before an enemy.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
It shouldn't be much of a problem. Although, knowing that, I would have prepared Cat's Grace, but whatever. Not Cat's Grace. Eagle Splendor, that's the one.
Something.
The charisma one instead of the dexterity one, you know. Alright.
Oh, perception.
20 or 19.
Everybody notices it. Cool. So you walk through the cavern, and it is light. There seems to be light just coming from somewhere. It's a orangish, yellowish light. It's dim, but not quite low light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I would have been doing light unless she had told me not to.
So you get to another opening, a larger cavern, and everybody pretty close to the same time notices that one of the walls looks like it's breathing. Everybody stops. Ashira looks over at you to see if you've noticed, which you have. And everybody.
How close is the wall?
It's about 15 feet away. The wall doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll stop.
Everybody kind of stops.
Yeah, I'll just kind of thumb over at it, look questioningly.
Ashira, holds up the gauntlet. And you don't see anything happen. But the wall shrieks.
I look interested, almost bemused.
The wall shrieks and then moves, and it rolls over, and...
It rolls over!
It's not a wall. It was a very large, almost worm-like creature. Its skin seems to be made out of stone. It rolls over, and it's got almost an arachnid-type face. It does have legs. It's just a worm shape with legs. So kind of like a centipede with a spider face. A very large spider face, by the way. This thing is, like if it were like a circular shape, it is about 20 feet in diameter.
Okay.
About 50 feet long. Although it curves off to the side so you can't see where it ends. The cavern looks a lot bigger now that it's rolled over and you can see where the actual cavern is.
So I imagine initiative?
You would imagine correctly.
That's a 6.
Ashira gets to go first. she is going to cast Disintegrate.
Oh, I'm gonna do what is it? Spellcraft.
Spellcraft or Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah, spellcraft. That's a 5.
I just have to find Disintegrate.
I believe it caps out at 15d6. Not positive.
Disintegrate. $40d6
Oh.
per caster level, not per class level. Oh.
Caster level
Is the class,
yeah.
yeah. But you can't be level 40.
No, what's the... Is it 2d6 per level? Is that what it is?
So
Okay.
at 20, it would
Yeah.
be 40d6.
Yeah. Disintegrate's the... It's one of, like, the top 5 offensive spells, I think. And a lot of the other ones are just death effects.
Alright, so she casts a spell, and a thin green ray erupts from her fingers.
And I hear a ruckus as a huge number of dice are rolled from another...
And she casts it from the gauntlet hand.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you were out of the way.
I appreciate that.
She casts it from the gauntlet hand, and then the stone that's in the middle of it turns the same color as the ray. There's a slight delay, and then the ray gets a little bit more intense.
Oh.
And now I've got to roll a lot of damage. So, 1, 2, 3.
I'm rolling for what? Damage. From what? No, just damage. All of the damage.
It was actually funny, the first spell that she had planned on using today, because she kind of wants to show off a little bit, was Flesh to Stone, but then the first thing you found was already made of stone. So she was, so many ones. Okay, so 1,
Do you want a calculator
2,
to
3,
keep track of it all?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 61. Okay, so 61 points plus nothing. Okay.
So it did fail to save?
It did fail to save,
Okay.
yes. So that happens. Why'd you have to roll so many ones, man?
I love how backwards our relationship has started off. Like, I called her dragon thing adorable. She's gotten where she respects me.
And that was Shiana.
I don't look down on her or anything, but like, I'm coming here and I'm just preparing stuff to get by and heal and be a support character, and I know Shiana will do most of the work of the two of us, you know.
Oh, just wait.
And she's trying to show off to me.
Just wait until Ashira gets nervous. She can cause things to rage.
Oh.
Multiple things. She can cast rage on Aurelian and Shiana.
Oh. Good for her.
She's excited about doing this. She's never gotten the opportunity to cast it on 2 different things before. Not 2 different very powerful things that are on her side.
Yeah.
One time for Hijinks, her and Aurelian were fighting something and she cast it on the enemy and Aurelian. Just for kicks. Okay, so Shiana, who does not want to bite the giant rock, howls, and a rock sword appears, and she goes over to it, and that's her turn.
And I'll say, oh, it's not just ice, okay.
No, it's just whatever happens to be under her at the time.
I just got the impression that at some point she had picked up Ice Domain from her mom, you know?
Yeah, that's where the ice spears came from, actually, but the fact that the sword was ice was just because she was standing on ice. Creature's turn. It, breathes out.
Oh. It's never good when that's something's turn.
And, Shiana is the only one close to it right now. So she's got to make a save. Where did my dice go? Why did you move them? I think I'm the one who moved them.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think I sent him over there, so.
She makes the save. So nothing happens to her.
When he breathes out, is it obvious that there's something happening?
No.
Okay. Oh, goody. Oh, and this thing's probably immune to non-lethal damage.
And now it's your turn. No, wait. No, it's Aurelian's. Goddamn. Forgot he exists. He's going to go up to it and claw at it once. And he's going to hit it. And you can see where he slashes it, it leaves black trail marks. Like,
Oh, okay.
on the rock skin and stuff. And then it's your turn.
Where is Bestow first?
Are you gonna try and curse the rock beast?
Is it third level, I guess?
Pistachio?
Sure.
Would you like a couple of these nuts?
Yes. Oh my fuck. I just got okay.
I'm sorry.
So,
But you feel this strongly about these nuts.
so there are fake accounts for us to train on at Olorica. So we can get prepared for the real things.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that we can do is change the names of the people. And, you know, that's something that people can call in about. You know, change the account name. It's
Okay.
something that actually
Happens
And then-
in your job.
And then, a couple days ago, my MT was going through our calls, and then she saw a call from the night, they noticed something from the night class, or somebody pointed out something because we were doing it, and Dr. Brian something became, Dr. D's nuts in your mouth.
Whoops.
And then they deducted it through, deducted through the time that it was.
Who it was that did it?
Oh no, not even who it was that
Oh.
did it, but they deducted it was the night class because of what time it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Alright. So I'm gonna cast and then walk up to it and poke it.
Okay. Make a touch attack. Please miss. I just want you to miss poking this thing, that's all.
Yeah. That would be sad. And is quite possible.
Considering its AC is like 12,
Okay.
it just has like 300 HP.
Well, and it's not even its AC, it's touch AC.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 8 plus 7 plus 1 hits.
Yeah, I was like, if it's over a 9, you hit it.
Okay. It gets a will save.
Oh, that'll be good.
DC, yeah.
It rolled a 20.
Oh. Damn it! That really fucking sucks for me.
And then
you
it's...
indeed poked the rock. However, you cannot bend the rock's mind to your will.
And then Ashira
That's really annoying.
is going to
I
look at her
had that
spell
once
list
today
again.
too.
That's quite the sentence.
What?
You cannot bend this rock to your will. It is a rock.
I was gonna curse it with a 50% chance to do nothing on its turn. And keep in mind that it's already cursed by being my opponent and therefore getting bad rolls. Except that apparently it's not, because it rolled a natural 20 to resist that. So... Did I end my turn adjacent to Shiana, by the way?
Did you walk up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You are between Shiana and Aurelian.
Okay. That sounds like either a really good or really bad place to be, and I'm not sure which.
One way to find out.
I'm also tempted to turn into ice and do greater stunning barrier, and then just walk up in front of it. So every turn it hits me and stuns itself.
Ashira is going to cast again through her gauntlet, and the thing is going to turn to green again, and this time...
Oh, so it turned back to the other color?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't say it. A concussive blast is going to happen.
Oh.
As well as a wave of acid.
Oh. I don't know that spell. Oh yeah, spellcraft.
Go ahead.
Nope. Go ahead.
Well, she hits and does damage. More d6s.
I wonder if it's actually made out of stone. Actually, I'll ask her. Do you know if this thing is like a living creature, or if it's actually stone?
And I'll roll that knowledge with her damage. She hasn't a clue. Well, actually, hold on.
Yeah.
She may have rolled low, but I forgot her actual thing. That was doom.
And I figure maybe a circumstance bonus for having encountered it before in here, you know? Unless they're that random.
Well, 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 26 damage. Oh. 31 damage. We're getting there. She's like, I think it is made out of stone, yes.
Oh.
And then it's Shiana's turn, who attacks it with the sword that she fashioned.
I'm very tempted to meld into it.
And she misses.
Because I have melded into stone.
No, wait, no, she didn't. Shiana, stop fooling me. And then it's the bad guy's turn, and he exhales. Make a fortitude save. Oh, she failed.
18.
You made it.
This guy needs a tic-tac. I'd render him useless.
Shiana takes 8 damage. Where is Shiana's character sheet? Because I don't know what her map tells us. Okay. And then it's Aurelian's turn, and he does a double claw attack. One of them crits.
By the way, her, what? It threatens a crit. Shiana hit it once, didn't she?
Yes.
Did the black thing happen with her too, or was that a thing of Aurelian?
That was Aurelian.
Okay. Because it's the first time I've seen him attack and the first time I've seen this monster. I didn't know if it was that's how it took damage or that's how Aurelian did damage.
It does crit.
Okay.
So go Aurelian. Maybe, if it's a good crit.
So according to her, it is in fact made out of stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to do stone shape on it. Which, by the way, does not have a save, but that's because it assumes you're...
It doesn't have a chin. It doesn't have a gut either. Shh. Fucking... Sure. It doesn't bleed either, but you can do the double damage.
Yeah. You can do a normal crit.
And he rolled minimum damage.
Does
Good
it? Doesn't normally give a will save or a save, but that's because it's assuming you're affecting stone. So I would say a fortitude save is in order if it's going to work at all, which it quite possibly probably shouldn't.
Alright, after
It's going to be hilarious.
After Aurelian crits on it, Ashira says, "Stop messing around with it. Just kill her."
But messing around with things is so fun.
And then it's your turn. Well, she was talking to Aurelian, who just did 4 damage.
I'm gonna cast, and casting adjacent to it, if it can do attacks of opportunity, it would get one technically, I think.
One of the legs thrashes out to get you.
Yeah.
Does 17 hit your AC?
No.
No.
So, I touch it and attempt to fuse its face to the floor.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
I'll take a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
Still adjacent to Shiana, though.
Ashira holds up the gauntlet and lets out another blast from it.
And I will say to Ashira when I'm done with that, it may be made of stone, but apparently stone shape doesn't work. That was gonna be funny.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you play with stone shape anymore like that. So. Fucking Ashira. Yeah, she critted. Good job.
Wait, magic?
Yeah. She has a fun attack.
Okay. Does it look fun? Is there something I'm seeing her?
You don't actually see anything. It's more of a concussive blast, but it's magic, not bludgeoning. She has a special item.
Okay.
For her special eyes. Her brand.
So she just looks at it and it...
Well, she has to fire from the gauntlet.
Oh, is she
Okay,
right?
yeah.
I was thinking Aurelian still.
No.
All of these status effects that it can't have. It
doesn't do that much damage, but Aurelian's gonna kill it on his turn. Well, if he makes the roll.
Oh yeah. And I forgot I had the cat just sitting on my shoulders this whole time.
It's just kind of hanging out there.
Probably wouldn't have done anything to this anyway.
Shiana's turn. She attacks it. Poor Shiana can't really do much to it other than swing this sword at it. But hey. And then it's the thing's turn. It breathes out.
So it hasn't observably done anything yet. But make a fortitude save?
Mm-hmm.
I made it. Did it smell? Did anything in the air smell?
Oh yeah, it does. It does smell pretty rancid.
Okay.
All right, and then Aurelian's turn. He takes a 5-foot step back and begins to charge something. You can feel, as a cleric of both energies, you feel a very massive amount of negative energy starting to amass on him.
Oh.
And now it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't want negative energy soaking into me and strengthening the undead in me.
Okay.
Kind of weary about it. Death Ward makes you immune to negative energy.
Ashira is going to...
Also, it's not doing much, so I'm not feeling a sense of urgency here.
Yeah.
Like, we got people beating up on it, and it's just breathing, and...
It thrashed a leg at you.
Very ineffectually.
Yeah.
So...
She's gonna do the acid spell again. And miss. Rip. Shiona's turn. Who is going to hit and do minimum damage. Great fight, great fight. If the thing breathes out again, fortitude.
I wonder if I put an air bubble around it, if it would keep the breath attack from hitting us.
Maybe.
I wonder if I register that this is an attack. 19 or 17.
And I just realized Aurelian's been charging next to it, which is an attack of opportunity. And it crits him on an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
So he has to make a concentration, which I'm not worried about. Yeah. But it does crit him while he's charging. 3 crits already. This is a great time.
Oh! I'm so glad I met him yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I mean.
He takes 20 damage, actually.
And he made that concentration check?
It's very hard to disrupt this. To whatever Aurelian is,
It's also the DC is based on
it's
damage
based on
taken.
damage. I forgot about
Plus,
that part. Yeah.
like 10 or 15, I think.
Oh no, it interrupts him then. So it whacks him very, very hard on the head, and he looks a little disoriented. And
And that would have happened before
the negative
my turn.
energy disperses.
And that would have happened before my turn for me to do the thing on, because it would have been when he started
What,
doing
Death
it.
Watch?
Wouldn't the attack of opportunity been when he started? So I back up to his turn because I didn't have my turn to do the thing, and then this would have happened then.
So everyone standing near Aurelian takes 5 damage.
Negative energy?
Mhm.
So I heal damage that I haven't taken.
3, yeah. You heal 3, Shiana takes...
Wait, for 3 or for...
Because it heals you for half.
I didn't know the negative did. The negative normally is for full.
Yes, but you take half healing.
Oh, it's just half healing in general, okay. I'd assumed it was half positive energy.
No,
Because I was part undead and it wasn't.
No, it's half healing.
Oh, okay. Goody. I'm also fully healed. Like, at full health, so...
Yeah. So, And Shira actually took damage too.
I will say to him, I am kind of trying to avoid strengthening the undead in me by taking negative energy. Just say that annoyingly to the...
He just got whacked on the head by a giant leg. He does not want to hear your shit
And
right
meanwhile,
now.
the other 2 people in the room got damaged by it. And I'm just here, just
So
looking a little bit healthier than before.
He's going to resume... He's going to take a step back and then start charging again. And then it is your turn. Which, Death Watch...
Yeah, I'll still do that.
Okay.
If he's doing it again. Not Death Watch, Death Ward, but yeah.
Okay.
And then...
Ashira's turn. She was like, I don't want to keep wasting my magic on it. This thing should not be as difficult. Mind you, I've never killed one of these before.
I'll say, yeah, I'll probably crawl into its mouth and beat it up from inside in a minute.
But
I'll figure something out.
She's gonna crit again, first of all. Okay, Ashira. Guess she really does want to impress you. Okay, well. She's trying, okay?
I don't really have a way to explode, though, which is unfortunate. Be useful right now.
Fucking Shiana critted too. Okay, she didn't confirm.
Oh, I still want to stab it with the dagger. Oh,
So many things. And then it's its turn. And it breathes out. Fortitude save. Shira made it. Aurelian made it. Shiana made it.
I made it.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
Oh, okay. And Aurelian's turn. The charge continues. There's quite a bit of negative energy.
And then I'm just gonna say, okay, that really stinks. I'm gonna stop that now. And let's see. Actually, I want to make sure I can still do it. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a size for the creature. It has a size. Well, I guess that could be. It's one creature or one object, no larger than a large two-handed weapon.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to cover it up its mouth with that.
Yeah, okay. Then I don't say that thing I just said.
Why'd you turn? What? Are you done?
Mm-hmm. I'm about to go to bed.
Are you? But it's Tuesday.
Yes, I'm also approaching the 24-hour mark.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna ask my cat to go jump in its mouth.
It does.
And I'm also gonna take out my mace and hit it.
Okay.
I imagine its skin is too tough to do anything, but a lot of things mouths aren't, and I don't know if I can see in its mouth from where I am.
So are you hitting it in the mouth, or are you just hitting it on the side?
I'm just taking a 5-foot stab and stepping back up to it, where it was.
Okay.
But
Is there anything you needed me to do?
No.
that's gonna hit. It's like a 25. Let's see. Oh. That's 11 damage. So like 4 damage, I'm guessing. Because I'm assuming this thing has damage reduction. Although it is +3 mace, so it might bypass it. Who knows?
After
Or
that,
+2.
it's Ashira's turn.
+2 mace.
And she does a thing, and it misses, because she rolled really bad. And then it's Shiana's turn, and she does not miss, because it's Shiana, who is awesome. She's definitely getting better with the sword.
Yeah.
Which is weird for a wolf to be good with, but, you know. We'll let that one go. Alright, the thing breathes out again. Make a fortitude save.
20 overall.
Ashira did not make it.
Yeah. Speaking of wolves with swords,
Ashira takes 12 damage.
there's just a boss in Dark Souls 1. There's this, like, wolf the size of a fucking, like, triple-decker bus wielding a sword about the size of this, like, about the width of half this, about, like, width of half this room, and, like, the length of, like, 2 rooms stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. Also, I'm cutting video.